अस्सलाम वालेकुम दोस्तों, आज हम जा रहे हैं AlHamRa हाल। वहाँ पे डॉक्टर कदीर खान के वर्सी के हवाले से प्रोग्राम है, तो अभी हम रास्ते में जा रहे हैं। गाइस, हम अभी अल्लाह अकबर मस्जिद के पास से गुजर रहे हैं DHA में। गाइस, ये DHA Mainblueward आ गया और यहाँ पे गाड़ियों के सेल परचेज शोरूम्स बहुत ज़्यादा हैं। तो यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं गाड़ियाँ ही गाड़ियाँ। यहाँ से शुरू हो जाएंगे शोरूम्स। तो यहाँ से शुरू हो गया। सैटरडे संडे इनको छुट्टी होती है, वरना पूरे वीक खुले होते हैं। यहाँ पे शोरूम्स ही गाड़ियों के सारे दोनों साइडों पे हैं। इधर भी है शोरूम सारे। गाइस, यहाँ पे अभी एक मोहम्मदी निहारी आएगी, ये वाली। तो यहाँ से हम हर बार लेते हैं निहारी हर बार। गाइस, हम अभी कैंट एरिया में एंटर हो गए हैं और अभी हम इस साइड को घूम रहे हैं। गाइस, मुझे अभी भूख लगी है और हम बिरयानी या इस तरह की कोई खाने वाली चीज़ तलाश कर रहे हैं, शायद ही मिल जाए। बाबा को कोई अभी नज़र आया, तो अभी हम गाड़ी खड़ी करके जा रहे हैं, फिर लेके आएंगे।
Today we are here to commemorate the first death anniversary of Dr. Qadir Khan. He was not only a leader, a scientist, but उन्होंने एक पूरी टीम खड़ी की। उन्होंने लोगों को अपॉर्चुनिटी दी ताकि वो जाके बाहर पढ़ें। उन्होंने लोगों को हेल्प की, यंग ग्रेजुएट्स हायर किए और वो यंग ग्रेजुएट्स हायर करके उनको फैसिलिटेट किया ताकि इंटरनेशनल यूनिवर्सिटीज़ में जाएं, जाके वहाँ इल्म हासिल करें और फिर वापस आके इस मुल्क की खिदमत करें। और वो उन्होंने एक कदीर खान नहीं, इस मुल्क में कई कदीर खान पैदा कर दिए। आज ये देखें कि हमने एटॉमिक दिमागों के बाद आप देखें एक से एक बड़ा मिसाइल प्रोग्राम ने लॉन्च किया। हम किसी तरह भी किसी की दुनिया के जो है बड़ी ताकतों से के पीछे नहीं हैं। आप ये देखें कि उनका स्पार्को में आप देखें कि उसकी इब्तदा करने में देखें उनका हाथ, जो उन्होंने सेटल हैं वो करेंगे। मेरे ज़िम्मे जो लगाया गया कि मैं सबको, आप जितने डिग्निटरीज हैं मैं आपको वेलकम करता हूँ। डॉक्टर दीना, आपका बहुत शुक्रिया दैट यू हैव कम हियर ऑल द वे एंड यू आर गिविंग अस द टाइम। उसके अलावा आई एम थैंकफुल प्रोफेसर राव इत्ज़ाफ़ हुसैन साहब तशरीफ़ रखते हैं जी, शेख खालिद हुमायूं साहब रखते हैं जी, हुसैन अहमद शिराली साहब, गुलाम रज़ा सईदी साहब वाले हैं जी, यहाँ पर राजा अरशद महमूद साहब हैं, प्रोफेसर शहजाद अहमद भट्टी साहब हैं, चौधरी एजाज साहब और ख्वाजा असलम रज़ा साहब, इंजीनियर जाद अहमद जावेद साहब, ये तमाम डिग्नेटरीज का थैंक यू वेरी मच कि जी आप लोग तशरीफ़ लाए और हमें इज़्ज़त अफजाई हमारी की। बहुत शुक्रिया, थैंक यू।
Actually, I'm more comfortable in English, so I hope you don't mind. I'm going to speak in English because I want to share some personal thoughts with you. हमारी family के बारे में, अबू के बारे में, ठीक है? So, firstly, I would like to thank you for inviting me here to this event. It's an honor, really, to see the respect and the love that my father is receiving from all of you, not only here but in other events that I have seen in the past few days and that we've heard from people in Islamabad. We just had an event 2 days ago, and again the love that we were receiving from the people was from my family. When my sister and I were children, we did not know that my father was working on a secret nuclear program. And of course, we used to get upset because my father was always out of the house, always working. Har weekends pe raat ko bahut late aata tha. And so he was never at our school functions. He was never able to, accompany my mother to anything. And we used to get upset. And we used to tell my mother why. Why everybody else's father is coming to school plays, school functions, school sports days. Why is my father not coming? And my mother at that time said, your father has a very important job. And when I asked my father, why can't you come? He said, listen, one day you'll understand, but the work I'm doing is very important. I can't. When I got older, I realized what his important work was, and I understood exactly why he couldn't take that time. And then in 2004, unfortunately, when all of these events happened and when my father was put under house arrest, I was living in the UK at that time. The day before my father appeared on television, my parents called me and they told me that my father was going to be speaking on TV and he was going to make a confession. And I asked them why. I said, we know he's done nothing wrong. Why is he confessing? And my father came on the phone to me and my father said, I have to do it for the people I'm working with to keep them safe, and I have to do it for Pakistan. I have to do it for my country. And honestly, I cried because I knew what would happen. I knew the reputation would go away. And it was very difficult. I was not allowed to see him for 1 year. They would not allow me to travel to Pakistan. They would not allow me to see him. After 1 year, when I came back to Pakistan, my father was a different person. He looked like he had become 10 years older. He was a shell. He was not the same person that I left behind. And I think we expected that he would be, the house arrest would last for a few months, and then they had promised him, you will be let go and we will acknowledge that you didn't do anything, but that didn't happen, unfortunately. And then I would speak to him again. In those times I would come back and I would spend months with him, and I said, aren't you angry at what's happened? And he said, yes, of course I'm angry, but I know that the people love me. I know that in their minds, they know what I did, and they know what I've been accused of is not the truth, and that is why I carry on. And when I asked him, what are the biggest regrets you have, he said, the one regret that I have, and we discussed this again very shortly before he died. He said, the regret I have is that they took away 20 years of my life where I could have contributed. I had so many plans, I had so many projects, I had so many things that I still wanted to do for Pakistan, and they didn't let me do them. And I was wasted. My mind, my energy was wasted in the things I could have still done to help this country. And so today, I think what I would like to say to everyone is that his efforts and his sacrifices in making this country safe, we should never forget. But more importantly, we should look to the future. We cannot only look to the past. We have to remember that he wanted Pakistan to flourish. He wanted Pakistan to grow. He wanted Pakistan to be an incredible country on the world stage. And that is the work that we need to do. And with the help of education, that is what we will achieve. And this morning, as it was mentioned, I was very honored to be invited to a function in Qasur. I was a guest speaker at the Pias College. And it was a joy to see the students, their enthusiasm, their passion, their love for my father, and their enthusiasm in wanting to make something of themselves and in wanting to make something of this country. And the same with the Mustafa Foundation. I applaud the work that they're doing, and I look forward to, inshallah, working with them in the future, because again, they are providing an education which is what's going to help this country, because with the youth being educated, we will be able to progress, and we will be able to, inshallah, become the best of the world. So I want to thank you for taking the time to be here. I know it's been a long afternoon, it's been a long day for us, and I would say with your support, I look forward to being able to carry on his mission, to carry on his dream, and in that we make sure that his name lives on.
गाइस हम अलहमरा हाल से वापस आ रहे हैं, रात हो गई है तो अभी हम घर की तरफ जा रहे हैं। तो वहाँ पे प्रोग्राम बहुत अच्छा रहा। अब मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में, तब तक के लिए अल्लाह हाफिज़।